Hello everyone and welcome to the second video where we will be doing the Stay Cube scene. But before we do, we will set up the AR component. So we will go to Package Manager. If you don't have that, click Window, Package Manager. And in the Packages drop down menu, click Unity Registry, click AR. I have already installed this, but you will have the install button. So you click install and wait patiently for this to finish, but before it finishes it'll pop up with a dialog box warning saying would you like to input the new system. Just click yes and your Unity will shut down and reopen, so don't worry about this, it may take some time, and then it'll re-pop up with the screen. And now that we have this installed, we will scroll down and click Project Settings, and scroll down. Click XR Plugin Management. And in the XR Plugin Management, the little Android symbol, make sure you're on that for Android settings. And click Google AR Core. And once again, we will just need to wait patiently for this to finish. As you can see, it is unhighlighted, so it's still thinking. And I've just scaled the scene back to size. And in the project settings still, go to project validation, make the screen bigger, and click Fix All. You will be left with this error, but we will go to Player, and in Other Settings, Auto Graphics API, we will untick that and click the Vulkan and remove this. And if we go back into project validation, the error is gone. And now we can get to make the Stay Cube scene. So we will go into Scenes, right click, Create, Scene, Stay Cube. I will name this, and remember to place this in the build settings. Otherwise, when you build this app out, it will not have the scene available. And then we double click Stay Cube, click Assets, double click Prefabs, drag the canvas in, click Scenes so we can see. I will right click the canvas, go to Prefab and unpack completely. I will delete one of the buttons and now highlight all three of the buttons in the Rect Transform, click Shift Alt and then top left. And I will highlight two of the buttons and move them across. We will click the exit and just in direct transform position X, click 0, and then click the Stay Cube button and move that. But we will rename the Stay Cube button to Toggle. This will toggle on and off the planes. And the Move Cube button will be Main Menu. And we will right click in the hierarchy and create an empty game object, call it App Management again. Go into Scripts, click and hold and drag into the App Management, and we will click the Exit button, adding the App Management and going No Function, App Management, Exit Application, and click the main menu, dragging the application App Management in there, No Function, App Management, change scene, relabel that to main menu. And for now we can't do anything with the toggle button. I'll just save this. We will create touch controls for the input. In order to do this, we will go back into the Project tab, Assets, right click, Create, scroll all the way down to Input Actions, click, and label it Touch Controls. Hit Enter, Edit Asset, and in the Action Maps, we will add Control, and then the action is Touch, which we will make the action type value and the control type of any. Drop down for the binding, and in path, drop down, pointer, press, and I'll just make mine bigger so that you can see. This is what yours should look like. Control, touch, press pointer, save asset, and then we will generate C# class script by clicking the box and click apply. We will then create a new input system script. So double click into scripts, right click, create C# script. New input system. And then I will double click the new input system script to open it up. And remove the start and update functions. And this is all for the raycasting. And save this. And go back into Unity. I will scale this once again in the Game tab. I will right click in the scripts, create another script, and we will call it Plane Toggle. And double click that to open that up. Delete Start and Update. And this is where what will be used to detect planes in the real world that we can then place our objects onto. Scale that out again. We will go into the hierarchy, right click XR, XR Origin Mobile, making sure you've clicked the object, and in the transform go 0, 0, 0. I will double click that to go down there. And everything's fine here. Click on the XR origin and click Add Component. And we are looking for the AR Plane Manager. And we need an plane prefab, so we will, in the hierarchy, right click XR, AR Default Plane, click back into Assets in the Project tab, hold left click down to make it a prefab, click the object AR Default Plane, delete it in the hierarchy, not in the prefabs, in the hierarchy delete, and then click the XR origin and left click and drag the plane into the plane prefab. And we will only want to detect horizontal. Now we need the AR Raycast Manager. We can leave the Raycast prefab blank. And the plane script we made, we will place that here. And the new input system that we created. And we need a prefab that we would like to spawn in. So I will right click, create a 3D object, a cube. I'm going to call it Stay Cube. Double click. And if we move it this way, we can see the cube in the scene. But I will just shrink this using the rect tool. It's a little too large for the world at this point. And that will do for our cube. Hold and drag into prefabs. Click in the hierarchy the cube, delete. Click XR origin, and we will place the Stay Cube into the new input system. And I will save this. And before we click play, just double check we have everything. The canvas, toggle button, which we need to add the XR origin and go no function, plane toggle, toggle plane detection. So now we can click it on and off and check the main menu. So we go back to the main menu and exit is fine. We need to right click and go XR and then AR. And file, save project. And what you can do now is go to build settings. If you have your phone plugged in to your PC or laptop, you see the run device. There will be a drop down list, so you just need to go refresh, drop down, and your phone will be down here if it is capable of AR. So when you press play, everything should be working fine. Oh, we have 2 audio listeners in the scene. I forgot to delete that. But we'll click main menu and we've gone back to main menu, which is good. So we will unplay that. And what I forgot to do was click this camera and delete it, because we have added the AR camera here. And when we click play, everything will be fine. Thank you for watching. Bye.